Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the B Group Retirement Party. It's been 3 years. I want to thank everybody for coming. We got any new guys in the last couple of classes? Show of hands, any new guys? No new guys here at all? All right, no new guys. Since it is National Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day, could we have any veterans stand up, please?
Veterans.
No veterans? No, I want to acknowledge that.
Veterans in the military service.
If everyone can stand up, we have to do the Pledge of Allegiance.
How you doing?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I'd also like to do a moment of silence for the following members for lost departed members of the armed services, and also the lost members of the Jersey City Fire Department family, including Ira Rubin, 2-3. From B Group, Robert MacArthur, Ladder 12. Robert Schmidt, Rescue 1. Charles Flynn, Engine 11. Firefighter Mike Shortell, Engine 13. Captain James Salerno, Apparatus Supervisor. Captain John Corrado, Engine 17. Captain Gregory Barnes, Ladder 6. Firefighter Tommy Polowski, Engine 9. And also from Group C, Captain Mark Lee and Firefighter Matthew Earstead. Alright, you may be seated. I'd like to take this time to thank the guys that put this together. Gary Byrne, Captain Greg Granton, Cy Galvin, Pat Preciosa, Pat Nesta, and Ronnie Trito. I wish we start this off. Oh, also I want to mention. Gotcha. Right. Where is Nestor? We want to thank Casino the Park, and Kathy Sweeney. This is the last fire department function here tonight, and they do the best. And we want to thank them for all they've been through. A lot. They've seen a lot of promotions with us, a lot of ceremonies, and they've been there for us a lot. We've had a lot of parties here, so we want to thank Kathy Sweeney, and we have a little something for her. She wants to come up. Kathy.
And the best. And one of your great guys, Patrick, used to work here as a little boy, 12 years old. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. It was enjoyable. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. I just want to mention a few people that couldn't be here, but they are honorees. Captain Robert Chicky Leonard, Kevin McSorley, Joe Healy, Captain Venice, and Captain Phil DeCrease could not make it tonight. All right? So we're going to start the firefighters.
Oh, Kenny French ain't here.
Oh, Kenny French was on this. Kenny French. I apologize. Kenny French. Anyone else? No, no. Who's anybody else? All right, first fireman. I worked with this guy for a lot of years. Glenn Moose Ellison. Where is it? Where are you? Wait, don't come up yet. We don't have a thing for you yet. You might as well,
Oh, I can't come up yet?
You can come up. Well, hey, you can come up. Let me tell you something about this guy. He's been waiting 3 years for this renewal. Right? Playing trio and Nestor. We're not trying to get promoted. The guy's starving for the last 3 years. I don't know if you have Easy Pass, but I guarantee
I have a coupon.
you probably blew past every toll today to get to this dinner. Anyway, but I gotta say, Chucky Calcurci and Bobby Rubel couldn't make it. I gotta say the backstory. Moose used to mention these guys. And Skip, he used to mention, who the fuck are these guys? We had no idea who they were. We thought they were imaginary. Never saw them, never knew anyone that knew them. Until one day recently, Sean Birdie goes, Graham, I swear to God, I saw them at a football game. I'm like, really? Sean Birdie's at a football game? But they do exist, and but I gotta say, Moose is the classiest guy, great fireman, was always proud to serve Jersey City. So give it up for Moose Ellison.
Thanks, Graham. Everybody else who put this together tonight, I appreciate it. Great turnout. So it is the greatest job around, and retirement's not a bad gig either. So have a great holiday, Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and have a prosperous year. Thank you.
Next up, Firefighter June Kim. Whatever joke you're thinking about, let's pretend I said and move on. June was, he was a corrections officer first, voted Marine Corrections Officer of the Year, and then ironically he was voted Italian Firefighter of the Year, which I don't really understand. I think they switched him, and I'll tell you what Tucci's were they switched those two. But anyway, the word on the street is he traded his badge and cuffs for a pillow and a blanket, and we know which one he got when you said it. Joe, give everybody.
Thank you. That was the smartest move, trading the pillow, for the gun. So, yeah. Couple of of stories I'm going to tell. 1992, I come on the job, and it's the last week of the fire academy. I got to visit 10 engine. So I go down 10 engine, there's a big welcome sign. What does it say?
Don't eat the dog.
Thank you, guys. But we can still eat cats, right? Stupid fireman. Is Omar Manning here? No. 2003. I meet Omar Manning for the first time. He's a rookie firefighter. He comes up to me and says, oh shit, I didn't know they had you guys on the job. Oh really, Omar? Yeah, part-time job. I worked at the Chinese restaurant and the cleaning. Now, here we are today. Pearl Harbor Day. Who picked this day? What the hell? Do I have a lawsuit or no? No. I don't have a lawsuit. That sucks. But you know, I came on a job when, you know, all the kidding around was good and everything. Now you can't do it these days because of lawsuit. So, you know, I appreciate everybody. I thank everybody for coming around and honoring me. Thank you guys, the committee. Paul, you did a great job. Gary Burns, thank you for remembering me. Thank you very much. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.
Next up, Tommy Gall. He worked in 2, he worked a couple, worked in ladder 3. Tommy never got overwhelmed, he was steady, he was smooth, he's a huge Springsteen fan, but huge. Anyway, but a solid dude, and always did a great job. Tommy Gall.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the honorees here, the guys that have been here in the past, Chief, everyone in the room I've worked with, and for you, that's why I'm up here today. You all got me home safe, and that's what we do. But best of luck to you all. God bless you all, and good luck.
Thanks, Tommy. Next up, this guy is a Jersey City guy, through and through. He was the best aide chief sergeant I ever had. Sorry, Ronnie, but you became the best at it. And but great fireman, and everyone knows the bullet. There you go, Chief. Everyone knows this bullet if you're from Jersey City. But we all miss that. I'll teach you walking in, big guy. By the way, the Knockers does a really good imitation, but it's pretty dope. And I just want someone there, he goes, big guy, what do you got there, little roast beef and what's roasted peppers? All right. He did. Just around. That's really true. But we really miss this guy, and you know, he really is a Jersey City guy. He's a great fireman, great family man, and just a great man. So get up there, big guy.
Thank you, Paul, for the introduction. I didn't know if he really did a retirement party. I'm out 2.5 years. They called me up last week. I said, oh, okay, because I used to throw my own, but the guy saw me going down ladder 6, engine 5 there, and thinking about Chief Turpak, thinking about Chief Rivers. I see Steve all the time. I'm in Jersey City. Retirement's great. I don't do the iron no more. The dream I had, I think I fulfilled it. So all you guys out there, retirement is a good thing. It's a good thing. It's part of your life. You know, what you got to do. And inside, we were always inside looking out, you know. And people don't understand the fire department. And I miss the guys. I miss coming to work like that, you know. But you got to move on, you know. And I just want to say, hopefully everybody gets there. And thank you for honoring me tonight, and I'm around, man. Give me a call. I'm here. I ain't going anywhere. I'm still a Jersey City guy, but thanks for everything, guys. Thank you. Can we give me an honest, you know, you want, come on, give us one. Come on, come on. You gotta have thick skin in the fire department. Come on. All right, the end of the night. All right, let's move it along. You got it.
Johnny Touche. Next up, keeping in the Italian history, this guy was the godfather of Engine 19. Everyone went to the problems with their problems to him. He was a patriot. But Jerry Cucchiera was one of those guys. He was a star, but he didn't want to be known as a star. He would just do his job. He wasn't looking for any credit. He just did it. That's it. He's a great loss to his job, his knowledge, and just his work ethic. Jerry Cucchiera, come on, my friend.
I'd just like to thank everybody for all the great friends that I made on this job. Great guys, great friends, friendships that I'll never forget the rest of my life. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Very cool. This next guy, Richie Zero. Let me say about Richie, when I came on, I was on a year and then I went to 17. And Richie was a great fireman. He worked early in his career under Dominic Buscio, God rest his soul, and Pete Kazarowski. So how could he fail? He couldn't. Richie was one of those guys, you know, he had good days and bad days. You asked him to work with the guy, he never had a bad day. If he was on, if he was chauffeuring, he was a great chauffeur. If he was on a nozzle, he did a great job. If he bounced over the truck, he did great. He went to rescue. He's a true triple threat. We're really going to miss his knowledge, his experience, and I will say right here, right now, that he is one of the B group legends. Richie Zero.
Thank you guys for putting this together. What makes it so special is I look over here and I see the crew that broke me in back in '92 over here, and then I have the crew that sent me out. But it's because of you guys and you guys that made me what I am. So I want to thank you all. Thanks.
All right, now we got the captains. When you think of this guy, one word comes to mind. Excellent. Captain Cleary. Excellent. Or the other one is the deputy's officer, examiner officer in the firehouse, you know, life is good. Life is good. But he says it like the Count. It's no shock to the Count. He says it like the Count Dracula from Sesame Street. Life is good. 1, 2, 3. Then, time out when I told you, man. There was a Cleary shuffle. Everybody knows if you're on transfer, you'd be like, simple. You want to go to the truck? Or you want to the pumper? You want to go to the truck? You want to go to the doors? You want to listen to the lights? You know? That's it. So, anyway, I ran into him the other night, and he did want me to say, he did write something down for me. It's that time of season. Not Christmas tax season. I'm like, Cleary, call me. 732, 540, 1259. Mike Cleary, he was a good dude, solid citizen of the job, good fireman, great captain, Mike Cleary.
Just thank you guys, it's been great.
Class of 88.
Class of 88, 28 years goes very quick. Hopefully everybody gets to enjoy this. The job is great, and that's all I've got to say. Thank you.
Next up, Captain Bob Deppy. This guy just got it done. Where is it? He did it. I gotta tell you. 22!
Is Chief over here? Tell our four has everything under control.
Very good. That was good. Now, about the real rough Debbie. Who knew Simone was so funny? So funny.
I'll tell you why it's funny.
I hope I don't trip. Let me just tell you before he takes the mic. This guy was aggressive. You couldn't work on it unless you were a great fireman. He got it done. In the middle of the night, you'd hear, it was simple. The chiefs must have loved it. You just say, like, pick any random street. 22 on the street, 2-story frame, going good. 22 going to work, a 22 line in. And that was it. You wouldn't hear another word because he was doing his job. And chiefs must have loved it because that's all you heard, and that was the end of it. But what a great fireman, a 22, A and B, and a great captain. Up there.
I don't take this short. Dad, stand up for a minute, please. This is my father. Retired 23 years. Fire. I learned everything from him. And I mean everything. And I didn't trip on the stairs because of my back. Alright? That's a joke. I want to thank everybody for coming tonight. I love you guys. I miss the job. I really do. But I will say this. You're only as good as an officer as your men. And I love my guys, and I miss them. And if it wasn't for 22 and 4, I wouldn't be who I am today. So it wasn't me, it was them. Stand up. Stand up. One more thing I'd like to say. I will sit down in a minute. How many guys here have 5 years or less? Stand up. 5 years or less, stand up.
FNG!
All right, sit down. 2 years or less. Sit down. Thanks for coming. What I'm trying to prove here is if it wasn't for retired guys and guys that 20 years or more on a job, there wouldn't be nobody here. Who's going to be here in 20 years? Where's the camaraderie? Get it back. And remember this, everybody goes home in the morning. I love you guys. Be safe. Yeah, I got a bit. Is this 12-pack?
There's more than that.
You want to trade that in?
Oh. All right. Captain Mike Emerson, where are you? Raise your hand. Someone still got a light entry. All right. The first thing I thought when I saw him on the list, I saw the list of retired firefighters and I said, God, I hope it doesn't bring those dogs. Where is it? But this guy, another solid citizen of the job. I remember from 22 engine, a great fireman, great captain, and just an all-around good dude, Captain Mike Emerson.
Thank you, everybody. I was driving up and I said, oh shit, I don't have a speech. But unfortunately, I'd like to, when I got on the job, my first captain was Captain Bill Groman, which is, he's no longer with us. What a great guy. I'm sure you all the guys, you know him, how what a good guy he was. And Bill Wilson, another good guy. And then, I don't want to mention my third captain because the other two died. Freddie Mentorship, another great guy. I don't want to go through the whole list. I was going to have this whole big list. The Austin unit, Louis LeGregan, great guy. I used to spar. I had a tumor in my spinal cord. I'm sparring with Louis. I told him I got to get my operation. Louis says, well, does this mean we can't spar anymore? Anyway, to make it short, You guys are all great. Congratulations to my guys who got promoted. It's such a great feeling when one of you guys get promoted. I'm looking over here at Barbara. Barbara, you can write a book. Can you imagine the book you can write that nobody knows? Anyway, and you guys who all stood up, please be safe. Don't be afraid to wear your scarf through all stages of the fire. Don't think it's a wuss to wear your scarf on, you know, when you're cleaning up. All right? Shinstrap. I love you guys. It's bittersweet. It's been a great job. 28 years plus. Thank you, everybody.
Next up, Captain Bobby Walter. This guy, where is he? This guy is a great student of the job and also a great teacher. He's keeping the tradition going with his kids on the job. And he happens to be a rock and roll encyclopedia. Anyway, but what a good dude, good family man, great captain. Bobby Walter.
Hi, everybody. I want to thank the committee, the B group, for putting it together. You know, when I moved over from C group after 24.5 years, I actually was a little nervous.
Progress report.
And you know what? I'll give you a progress report. B group is a great group, and I enjoyed my last 3 years there. A lot of good guys. I can't mention everybody, but there's some great guys I want to point out. Chief Rivers, great guy. Taught me a lot. Chief Turpak, thank you for everything you taught me. My buddy Greg Ammerman, Johnny Cunningham, great guy. So I really appreciate everything, and I really enjoyed my last 3 years on B Group. You know, I had a great career, and now my 2 sons are on the job. You know, it's a great feeling. I want to thank Barbara, Richie Lipinski, so many good guys, Larry. You know, and I just want to say thank you, stay safe. And thank you for 27.5 great years. Thank you.
Next up, Captain John O'Keefe. Where is he? The word on the street is Rizzoli drove you off the B group, and Ryan Curran drove you retired. Here's his #1 salesman and great captain, John O'Keefe.
I just want to thank, I spent the majority of my career on B Group, 22 years before I got promoted. And actually I went to D Group, first went to C Group, then got over to D. And just to these new guys, the officers that you have here are probably the best in the country. So just listen up, this way you get home safe. These guys just know it all. So I want to thank everybody, thank the committee. I appreciate everything, thank you.
Captain John O'Keefe. Next up, Leroy Robertus, Captain Leroy Robertus. Stay right there. I started at 17 with Leroy, and then he moved on to another aspect of the job, but I really missed him. I wrote something, and I think everyone in the room is really going to relate to it. When the sunlight strikes, when rainbow drops in the air, they act like a prism to form a rainbow. That rainbow is the division of white light, and I'm going to fast forward to the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Come on up here, Leroy.
The Asian guy, come back up. He was doing a great job. Just thank you. I had a tremendous amount of fun. Most of the guys out there. Richie Lipinski, breaking my chops when I was young. Zimmerman, awesome. Chief Kazarowski, Dominic Buccio, working with Michael Turpak. John, who, believe it or not, I used to job with Mike Edmondson. Could be retired from that also. thank you to everybody for coming out. It's a good thing that they started this back up again. I never knew you were a triple threat, but thanks, guys. Have a good night. Barbara, you're the best. Chief, thanks.
Absolutely, word is. Next up, when I think of this chief, I think of one word: conflagration. Chief W is one of the biggest flyers in Jersey City. Neptune. I remember pulling out and hearing him say conflagration. I turned to him, which I don't know what that shit means, but it sounds bad. Seriously, I was trying to like calm myself down. Like, what the fuck that is? But he's a prepster, so you know he's gonna use some big words. This guy was great at a flyer. Not so big with paperwork, but great at a flyer. One of Bell's CTs from like 4 years ago. But he was a great fireman, great captain, and a great chief, and one of the guys. Chief, not even going up it, pal. All right.
I gotta tell you, the one thing that strikes me the whole time that I'm here, and every time I get back together with you guys, is the only time I think about this job is when I was like driving in the car and I just start laughing thinking about the stuff he did. I mean, I don't remember one fire, I remember every joke. So for that, I thank everybody because I got a lifetime of jokes in my head. I can't stop laughing. Carl, I'm looking at you right now, I'm going to break up. But thanks guys, it's been wonderful. I hope everybody, the new guys on the job, enjoy it as much as I did, certainly. Okay, so everybody, thank you very much.
This next guy, Chief Richard Lipinski, I gotta tell you, some guys don't know. This guy, I know he wouldn't use about himself, but he really is a legend. And this guy, he excelled at every level. Fireman, captain, sound chief, deputy chief, everyone who worked, he was aggressive. And he really is a legend. He'd be on the Mount Rushmore of this job, and I really mean that. He saw a lot of shit that a lot of guys on this job haven't. And it also says here, he led the fire department football team in tackles from 1983 to 1989. It's in his handwriting, I don't know why. Anyway, but new guys, listen to me, listen up. Listen up, guys. This guy, besides how great a fireman he is, and if you ever run into him, he comes to the firehouse or out the street, he has got the best fucking stories. He's a great storyteller. They're all true, and the job really misses his talent and knowledge. Chief Lipinski, get up here, my friend.
Appreciate those kind words, Paul. Basically roll with that. Paul's doing a great job. I didn't know this was going to be an E1 comedy roast. A group I was very serious and composed, but it's nice to let loose and have fun. But be careful who you study for, because I wound up being the chief of staff for Chief Rivers when Charlie Donahue, my old battalion chief, and Charlie was the best battalion chief you can have for the guys at 22. He kind of just kept going. Never came into the firehouse one time. We had a crap game going, and he lost 20 and never came back. The next time he came in, it was a fight. He kept going. He says, "I know better." But at a fire, we weren't much on rules and regs at 22 and 4. I felt like Lee Marvin in the Dirty Dozen with his crew, Salmon and Deppie and Verdi, and Tony LaFleur, Gary Honorado. I mean, great firemen. Very memorable times, and I tell you, you couldn't ask for a better group of guys and a better chief. But when I wound up as chief of staff, be careful you study for, like I said, Timmy Foy and I were like, who's going to be the chief of staff? And we were drawing straws. And when they asked me to come down, I said, they're trying to get rid of me. But, you know, the journey is quite unique, and I embraced it. And getting to know Darren on a personal level, chief of the department, Barbara on a personal level, was a great experience for me. Two better people you could not have in your corner. They cared so much about the men and women of the job, and you really have no idea how hard they work behind the scenes. Barbara, trainer, and
And I guess the two of them worked so well. They're both Lafayette kids, Lincoln Lions, and they were special people to me. And they showed me the ropes, and believe me, that was some rough waters to navigate in. Barbara, 5 chiefs in the department, you know, you're dealing with a lot of egos, you're dealing with the mayor's office, the politics. People don't know what goes on behind those scenes, and this woman, really classy lady, dignity, grace, all that, but to be able to bridge that gap between operations and what goes on in the fiscal side is quite a task. She's one tough cookie, and she's so many people on this job, really, and I'm so happy that all 4 groups honor her. I told her, I said, you know, A group, I spent my career on A and B, and I spent 2 years on C group, somehow under the Marty McNulty dictatorship. And I bit off the group, and I never got an hour's overtime after that. Marty told me, you gotta forget his number, Nick. But I want to work for my idol, Timmy Carney. I worked with so many great leaders. These guys, I said it before, they saw more fire than this job I've ever seen in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and we were the beneficiaries of their great knowledge and experience. I mean, these men were larger than life, they really were, and I commend them because they were like, you know, humble heroes every day, never beat their chest, and I mean, these guys fought fires like the country's never seen, and it was, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention my first captain, Kenny Ernst Sr., my older brother on the job that showed me the ropes from day one, Tommy Zimmerman, the great peers I worked with, Jimmy Drennan, great leaders, Jeannie Walsh, Dennis Harris, Stevie Drennan, I mean, just some Gary Otling, great fireman, and I can go on, but it was just a great ride, and I miss it every day, and it's an unbelievable experience. The job, we try to explain to people about the job, but it's unbelievable what we do, and only we understand it because you can't capture it on film what goes on inside those buildings. And the guys, like Bobby Deppie said, the men that I worked with, you're only as good as your men, and the white shirts that appreciate that, really, they're the smart ones, because all the strategy and tactics in the world, without these guys doing what they do every day, the job doesn't get done. I'm looking at one of the greatest, you know, greatness is not a word to be thrown around. There's a couple of guys on B Group that were really great, and that's one is Vic Petroselli. And nobody knows the history. Young guys don't know the history about rescue. When we got it back up and running in '91, and Vic was a young officer, he took a lot of character, and he took a lot of guff. I mean, there was a lot of animosity. He closed down a 20-engine fire truck. And when he saw the future, he was a visionary. And look where rescue is now, and where he's become. He's one of the nation's leading experts in rescue operations, as well as Stevie Drennan. So, I mean, you know, and greatness, you're talking Michael Turpak. Michael influenced so many lives with studying and guys getting promoted. And Darren Rivers can tell you all about the great studies down at Engine 10 and 12 truck with Bill Sinnott and Jimmy Drennan, Mike Turpak. And we're all products, a lot of us, of his influence. And I'm greatly appreciative of that. He knows that. And I come from that coaching tree, and I'm very proud of it. And it was hard work. It was buy the books, read the books. He wrote half of them. But and work in busy houses, and that's what it's all about. Listen, I missed the job, I love the job, and I just want to pay my homage to Chief Rivers. When I went to work down there with him, I always knew Darren because he was respected from the guys in Engine 10 and Ladder 12, and when those guys respect you, like Jimmy Drennan, Kenny Drennan, Bill Sinnott, you know you're the real deal. And Darren, where he came from Lafayette, a kid from Lincoln High School, where he rose to, and what he went through as a man personally, experiencing so many tragedies in his life in 1 year's time span, would have broke most men. And he said he stayed the course. He was committed to the job, committed to the membership, and I have great respect, and he taught me a lot being down there, so I'll always remember that. And Darren, the greatest compliment I give you is as great a chief as you are, you're a better human being, and I'm very, very happy I had the experience down here. But thank you guys. I appreciate the time so much. But I love you all. Thank you so much.
All right. I kind of screwed up the order. It's on me. I skipped somebody. Chief of Apparatus, Mark Aston. Let me just tell you, you'd be hanging out. He was, believe it or not, one of the original Broad Street bullies. Is that correct? Branch Street, all right, Branch Street. Branch Street bullies. Thank you, good night. Once in a while, you'd rip a break down, and especially at 7-11, you'd wait and wait, and you'd hear someone walk in, and you wonder what it is, it's a big firehouse, and all of a sudden you'd hear, "Fire, iceberg, nobody goodbye." We'd be like, oh. But let me tell you something. This guy, I've seen him do some really good. There's times we fucked up, like lost caps on things. He showed up on overtime. He showed up even on weekends, and like jimmy things up without equipment. Like shop was closed, and he's done some amazing things, kept things running. And I gotta say this guy had passion for the job. He really did. He was into it. He was talented, and I think the job misses him. And so please give it up for Chief of Apparatus, Paul Jcfd.
Geez, I mean, I was trying to think about this for a while, what to say to everybody here. And following Richie's kind of hard, because he said so many good things about so many good people. And he's right, though. I mean, I've met the best people that money could buy on this job. The salt of the earth, proud people, brave people, compassionate people, selfless. Did I miss anything? I mean, benevolent people. I mean, just the best there is. But unfortunately, along with the best comes some of the worst. But I guess you're gonna have that good and bad and everything. It was a great career. There's too many people to thank. I think Richie went through everybody that Richie said. Kudos. I mean, we had every firefighter, captain, chief, trying to do the right thing, trying to get the job going in the right direction. You know, I just wish that things would have been different. If I had given this more time early in the career, we'd probably be in a whole together different spot right now. Equipment would be a lot better. Your job would be a lot safer. And the people of the city would benefit, along with you guys. But gentlemen, ladies, thank you for everything you've done for me, the help that I've received from the chief's office, the men in the firehouse. I don't know what else to say. I'm kind of humbled here. Really the best asset money could buy.
Next up, Chief Turpak. This man, I talked about Chief Lipinski, this man is the other part of the Mount Rushmore. He's the other part of Mount Rushmore. Second to none, how he deals with everything. He's a superstar in the fire service, known throughout, and it's a loss that really and truly will never be filled. I've mentioned this in the past, he's approachable, and you know, when you worked under him, you just felt safe. Whatever it was, and it's nothing against anyone else, you just felt safe. And like I said, I can't say enough about him. And we really do. Chief, you know what? We all decided You're so pumped. We're going to create a new group for you. You're going to be on Group E. He is Echo. You'll be first in seniority. All right? So that's good news. But please give it up for Chief Mike Turpin.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you for that. That was very touching. I mean, that's sincerely, thank you. You know, brought down a few things, again, short and sweet. And I came tonight because as much as I thank each and every one of you and appreciate you, there's always a group of unsung heroes, in my opinion, that we don't pay enough attention to. Now, let me give you a short example of what I mean by that. The last 10 years of my career, I had the pleasure of being the corps commander in Group B. And in order to get the job done on a daily basis, I was surrounded by some great people. I mean, some terrific people in that office that just really don't get the recognition that they truly deserve. You know, people who in the morning would help me with the staffing. Actually, they did the staffing. I just waved to them when I was having my coffee. But do the staffing and try to help me sneak an overtime guy on to open up a company and get Chief Rivers to sign it. Or at a multiple alarm, whisper in my ear and make a suggestion that was directly related to your safety and well-being. I'm talking about people, and I had quite a good group over the years, and I wrote them all down. People like Vinnie Kirchie, Angelo Mano, Johnny Martucci, Ronnie Trito, Louis Giordano, Harry Kowalska, Louis De Jesus. Those people made a significant difference with me each and every day. And whether you know it or not, they made a significant difference each and every day with you. Whether it was looking at staffing, trying to get that extra company opening, or to help get you back home to your families, helping me in the fireground. So I would like to take a moment, if you would help me, a round of applause for those people that worked on B Group with me. Each and every one of you here, all I can say is thank you so much again. From my family to yours, Merry Christmas and Happy
Holidays. Next up, Chief Darren Rivers. One word comes to mind when I think of this man. Underrated. Underrated. You know, I don't know what it's like being a chief, but I think. And, you know, it's easy when you talk to guys that never got in trouble, of course they're going to say all good stuff, because that's all they know. But I talked to a few guys that got jammed up. And interesting, you know, what I got out of it is they felt like if they got in trouble, this man treated you the same in failure as he did in success. And that's a good quality, and that's a good man. And he will be missed, and he's just such a gentleman. Every time I ran into him, even in the Sanderson headquarters, he was always cool with me and calm with bursting in. But what a great chief, what a great man, and we're going to miss him. Chief Rivers, come up here, pal.
Try not to cry. Paul, thank you, committee. This is the last of 4 groups. I mean, being a kid from the Junction and stand here and have a standing ovation, 35 years on this job, man, it's a fantasy for me. Growing up in high school, grammar school, not having much. Being able to go through the ranks and getting on this job, and the job basically raised me. First and foremost, I need to start at the top. As a chief, when I first got in there, I was about as green can be. And it's just one person that I give a tremendous amount of thanks to for guiding me, teaching me, and showing me how to be better. And that's Barbara. I mean, without you, that 6.5 years I spent the chief would have been miserable. but you taught me, you made me a better man. Because I did nothing without your approval, believe it or not. She taught me how, you know, we all make mistakes or we have ideas of what we want to do, but she always kept me grounded. You know, 35 years ago when I first came on the job, I was sent up to 7 Truck with Richie Ryder. And I spent about 3 months. And, you know, there's mixed feelings with Richie, but one thing I can say about him, he got me in the books. And then I was blessed enough to get the bid down to 12 Truck, and I walked into down there in Holiday Street, and first thing Sandy did was smack me on the butt and said, "Walker kid." And the next person I met was Mike Turpak. And one thing I learned about those guys early on was what this job was about, and that's about family. And even though Mike was only a year older than me, he was on the job a year before me, they took me under their wing. They taught me how to study, they taught me what the job is about, and they taught me how to be a firefighter. You know, and coming from, you know, my background, not having much, and then being embraced by these guys, it showed me and taught me how to be. And going through the ranks, I knew it was important to always be myself and never change. Understand and never forget where I came from. And I got that from Mike. I see a lot of guys here that I work with. You know, guys, I was the captain, you know, and I had some influence on, and many guys, they had influence on me. But the one thing that was important to me was to make sure that I protected and took care of the guys. And there was many days Barbara would get on me and she'd be mad because it was about helping people. And some people deserve to be hammered, but they also deserve to have another opportunity. And though sometimes, you know, they deserve to be hammered, I thought that, you know what, if I can save somebody and make them better, then I did my job. And it's not about power, because God blessed me. I mean, I didn't have much growing up. And I went through the ranks, and I got so much help from so many people. Senate, Turpak, Jimmy Drennan. These guys taught me how to be. So how can I be a ball buster? I went up to 7 Truck with Stevie Drennan. You know, it was a dream come true. So how can I turn a dream into a nightmare by being a scumbag? You know what I mean? I mean, this was a blessing to me. And they gave me everything that I have today. They gave me the family that I have. And you guys are all my family.
1201-240-5930.
That's my girlfriend. I guess she's telling me my time is up. But as also as chief, you know, you don't realize that, you know, the job is a little different than most people think it is. You know, as a chief, you're an advocate for the guys on the line. And you need to understand as a chief, you have to protect those guys. Because the administration, their job is all about money. They don't care about you, your benefits, or anything like that. They're trying to take that away from you. You know, there's been so many instances where guys, I've been told to hammer guys for no reason at all. And I never believed in it. And you know, I was at odds, and I became, you know, basically the outsider because of that, because I would protect people. If I thought a guy was in trouble and he needed help, I would try to get that guy up there and talk to him. If you were in trouble, the first thing I did was try to protect you, send you to EAP. It's because the minute they get their claws into you, they want to destroy your life. My job was to fix your life and to make sure everybody was okay. And if I did that, then you know, I did okay. You know, and that's what it was about. It was about family, it was about helping guys, and I had a lot of guys along the way to help me. Richie Lipinski as my chief of staff, Charlie Donahue, Barbara. I mean, the most trustworthy people, you know, you can ever ask for to have your back. You know, and that's a blessing for me. And, you know, I'm living in fantasy, and I want to thank all of you for being part of that fantasy. I love you all. Guys, thank you so much.
Next up, Barbara Trainer. Jcfd, as everyone said about you, you really can't top it, but everyone knows you've been rock solid, you've been the backbone of this job for a long time, you steady the ship, you really and truly were the hardest worker on the job, everybody knows it. We got a little something for you, but the floor is yours, Barbara.
Well, it was really good to see everybody here this evening, since I haven't seen you for quite a while. Okay. The better part of the job was meeting and becoming friends with most of you. I was good at my job just because I worked with the best. Who could have asked for more than a Richie Lipinski, or a Charlie Donahue, a John Drennan, a Bobby Flora, a Bobby Cobb? I could go on and on. But the best thing that I'm taking with me is more than what I came in with, and that's friends. I mean, John Drennan has been retired for 11 years now. We speak on a daily basis. Same with Richie, same with Charlie. Chief Rivers. I mean, who could ask for more? It was great being here and being a part of, but we all have to move on. To all the retirees, I wish you the best in life's next journey. It really is a great thing, though. I highly recommend it. I have no regrets whatsoever. It really is amazing. I thank the committee for having me here this evening. And I wish you all the best. And have a Merry
Our last honoree, if you please be seated, our last honoree is Father Pagnata, and Chief Sturpak would like to say a few words.
Paul called me a few days ago and asked me if I would be able to say a few words about another unsung hero, the Jersey City Fire Department. And he mentioned the gentleman's name, and I jumped at the opportunity. This is a person who, to put it simply, all he would have to do is just come by the command post when the shit was hitting the fan. He'd give me a nod, a smile, or depending on the opportunity, just say good morning or good evening. As Father Pagnata. He was reassuring, he was a comfort, and he is a pillar in the Jersey City Fire Department. If you would help me by welcoming and bringing up to the podium Fire Department Chaplain, Father James Pagnata.
Captain Byrne called me about this evening. I said I'm not retiring. The Bishop hasn't said that yet. But I'm deeply honored by your honor this evening. I'm very humbled It's been a pleasure to be part of this department for 41 years, and I hope to be around a few more years. In this holiday season, I wish you all the best for whatever you celebrate. And for those of you who celebrate Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, and a Merry Christmas. May God keep you safe, and may we continue to serve this great city. Thank you very much.
Everybody, it was a great night, and that concludes our ceremony. I see Larry coming to the stage, so don't tell to sleep.
Hey guys, I just want to thank the Jersey City Fire Department for our family, for my nephew Matt, who died in a car accident 3 weeks ago, for all your support and your prayers for the Nearstead family, and for you new guys. It's not a family outside. You got your own personal family. That's great. When you come to this job and you go to work, this is your family. 4 guys come in, 4 guys go home. You got to be willing to put your life on the line for even that guy that you may not like 100%, and he may not like you 100%. But when you come to work, you're all family. Go home as family, go home as one. And we thank you for your support.
I'd like to congratulate all the retirees, and I'd like everybody to join in and help me to sing happy birthday to my wife, because she allowed me to come here tonight and to be it's her birthday. So would everybody help me sing it? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
We still have 50 everybody. We still have 50-50.
I got her in there anyway.